All right, kids, I know Santa Claus is coming soon and it's almost your bedtime, but as Christmas tradition, I wanted to read you guys one more story tonight. It's a really awesome book. So, are you guys ready for a Die Hard Christmas? It's a classic. You guys want me to read it?
Is it about giving?
It's about all those things and more. Let's get started with A Die Hard Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and up in the tower, everyone was partying except one wallflower.
Santa.
Not quite, almost. That's our buddy John McClane.
Ooh.
John McClane missed his wife. Things just weren't the same since Holly had moved west and changed her last name. He tried to win her back, but still she said no, while unbeknownst to them, there was trouble below. Ooh,
What is it?
who knows? A truck had pulled up, and who should disembark but 14 men whose intentions were dark.
Are they trying to steal presents from
Oh
Santa?
my gosh, are they? Let's find out. Maybe. They spoke not a word and unloaded big crates. They cut the phone lines and locked all the gates.
It's toy rockets!
Oh, yes. Carl swept the ground floor, shooting every guard dead, while visions of bearer bonds danced in his head. Nice. John took off his shoes, making fists with his toes. It actually worked. Well, what do you know? When out in the lobby, there arose such a clatter. He sprung to the door to see what was the matter.
Is it the evil people?
Maybe.
The evil elves.
The evil elves? When what to his wondering eyes should appear? Holy crap! There are terrorists here? What? John hid under a table where no one could see and watched Hans question Mr. Takagi. I'm going to count to 3. There will not be a 4. Give me the codes to open the vault door.
Ooh, what's inside the vault? Candy canes?
Maybe. I don't know the codes, so go ahead and shoot. Okay, said Hans Gruber and ruined Takagi's suit.
Did you spill lemonade on it?
Almost. Something equally as difficult to get out of a suit. Yep. John tried to call the cops by pulling an alarm, but instead called the bad guys who tried to cause him harm.
Like what?
You know, a fist bump.
That's fun.
But John killed Tony, who had very small feet, and sent him to the terrorists as a Yuletide treat.
What?
He put a Santa hat on the German, and eyes all aglow, wrote, "Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho."
Why would you do that?
Carl was furious. Tony was his brother. He chased John across the roof, and they shot at each other.
Why would they do that?
John was able to escape through the ventilation shafts. "Come out to the coast," he sighed. "We'll have a few laughs."
Ooh.
Ooh, a few
I love
laughs.
laughing.
In Nakatomi Tower, Sergeant Powell appeared. He checked the whole lobby and saw nothing weird. He was pulling away, but didn't get far before Marco landed on the hood of his car.
No.
Crazy. Powell drove away backwards, screaming in fright. "Welcome to the party, pal," John yelled with delight.
Is he knocked out?
Yes. More police arrived, the FBI and a SWAT team, but Hans didn't mind. It was all part of his scheme. More rapid than eagles, his henchmen they came, and he radioed and shouted and called them by name. "Now Eddie, now James, now Franco and Uli, on Fritz and on Carl, hair long and unruly." Ooh, all his men.
They're like reindeer.
They shot the SWAT tank with a surface-to-air missile and knocked it away like the down of a thistle.
Why would they do that?
Now John McClane was angry indeed. He blew up 2 terrorists and called them jerkweed.
That's a bad word.
Alice told Hans, "Bobby, I'm your white knight." Hans shot him dead, giving the hostages a fright. Hans Hans went to go check on the explosives fuse and saw that poor John wasn't wearing any shoes.
Why was he not wearing shoes?
We'll have to see. John fled from Carl and Hans, but alas, he had run barefoot over sharp, broken glass. Ouch!
What happened?
His feet, how they hurt. His soles, oh so bloody. John crawled to the bathroom and called his good buddy. John was weary and ready to throw in the towel until he got a pep talk from Sergeant Al Powell. Powell was chubby and plump, a right jolly old cop, and he trusted the cowboy in the tattered tank top. Will our hero win?
Maybe.
But a reporter was probing into McLean's life and revealed that Holly was actually John's wife. Hans quickly flipped over the gold picture frame. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. McLean. His clothes all tarnished with ashes and soot, John staggered to the roof, bloody and barefoot.
What does it mean by bloody?
The explosives were wired to the rooftop with care, in hopes that the hostages soon would be there.
Why?
John warned everyone the roof would soon blow, as the chopper strapped him with high-powered ammo.
What's ammo?
Around his waist he tied a fire hose tight, and screaming an oath, jumped into the night. He dangled in the air and gritted his teeth, while flames encircled the tower like a wreath.
Ooh, I love you.
Fiercely fighting his way back inside, John yelled, "Hans!" He was done trying to hide. He limped to the vault like an old man on crutches, only to find Holly in his filthy clutches.
Has he not showered lately?
John dropped his gun and put his hands on his head. It seemed he and Holly soon would be dead.
What?
But with the secret gun taped to his back, John shot Hans in a surprise attack. Hans fell out the window, still holding Holly's arm, and slowly, deliberately raised his firearm. The tenacious villain held on by his nails, till Johnny unhooked Holly's watch and said, "Happy trails." Bearer bonds fluttered like fresh fallen snow, as Holly embraced her blood-spattered beau. So Merry Christmas to all, be kind to one another, and most of all, yippee-ki-yay.
Motherfucker.
And that's the end of A Die Hard Christmas.
It's a little spooky.
Bedtime now, children. Santa Claus is coming soon. Goodbye now. Good night. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye now, kids. Goodbye.